you obviously played with Philly for your entire career, right? Which is pretty rare to see these days, that an athlete sticks with a team for their whole career. So just talk about that and your experience there and growing there and what the city of Philadelphia means to you as well.
I have a very jaded idea of what the NFL business is because I never really got shown it. You know, I played with a lot of guys that played for multiple different organizations and got either cut or traded or basically told by a certain organization, we don't want you anymore. I never had that experience, which is crazy. And the Eagles have done that with me, Lane Johnson, Brent Selleck, Brandon Graham. Like, there have been a number of guys that have solely played in Philadelphia. And I do think that effort by the organization has benefited the team in the locker room. And I feel very lucky. I love Philadelphia. I still live in Philadelphia for a lot of these reasons that we're saying. You know, I grew up in Cleveland, and nobody in Philadelphia likes when I say this. Some people from Cleveland here? There we go. East side or west side? F the west side. All right, here we go.
Sorry, father.
Just kidding. We love everyone from Cleveland. So, but Cleveland's heavy. I mean, it's not dissimilar from Philadelphia, just on a much smaller scale. Born off the back of blue-collar workers that were either steel mill, transplants, you're working, making car parts or tires or whatever it is. Like, it's a lot of hard-working people. And a lot of the athletes that we cherish in Cleveland that were hard workers came and gave extra effort, ran to first base, all that, like played hard on defense, like all that stuff is what Clevelanders loved. So coming here, it was very apparent, like, this ain't that much different. A lot of the things that Philadelphia fans love in their athletes are the guys that I loved growing up. So I consider it a blessing that I came here, and I'm very happy that I played my whole career in one spot. Especially in Cleveland, I watched all my favorite athletes leave. Jim Thome ended up coming and playing for the Phillies. I know you guys love that. I hated it. He was my favorite baseball player of all time, and then all of a sudden, he's a Philadelphia Philly. Like, LeBron left us. And I love LeBron. I'm not taking that. I still love you. But that hurt, right? Yeah. And in Cleveland, that's kind of, you watch all of your guys leave. So, yeah, it's been really awesome to stay in one spot.
Yeah.
He left twice.
He did leave twice. But the first one was the one that hurt the most. After he won the championships, all right, go do whatever you want now, LeBron.
But then he came on new heights, so.
Yeah, he came on new heights, and he also got us our first championship in, like, forever. So, yeah, much has been forgiven.
Yeah.
So you're still a Cavs fan?
I mean, yes, I'm still a Cleveland sports fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like how, like, you stay true to who you are. You don't conform to going where...
Well, I'm Cleveland and Philly, and I'm very lucky that those cities do not fight each other.
Right.
Like, most of the time.
I lived in Dallas and New York.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
That's very tough. You
Very
can't
tough.
you can't like all of a sudden embrace the Cowboys.
Yeah, no. But one thing I realized, like, I was my first game going to Dallas wearing the Eagles jersey. I'm like, damn, it's gonna be tough wearing the Eagles jersey in Dallas.
Not that tough.
It was soft as hell. It was soft. And then going in New York, nothing. Like so. But you wear stuff here that you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, for sure. I
I tried to get Josh.
Bryce wore the Cowboys thing the one when he first got here, and that stopped pretty quick.
Yeah, that stopped pretty quick. I got Josh last year.
I wore my jersey. It ain't no one do nothing.
Nobody did it.
You were in a box.
I wore my I mean, I had to walk through the crowd.
Yeah, had to still get there.
I walked through the crowd. I ain't had no problems.
I just didn't know who you were, actually.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I was just this tall guy with a Commander jersey. They knew they were going to beat the brakes off us.
It feels like the Commanders are probably the least hated of the three, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's Cowboys one.
Cowboys,
then
Giants, Commanders.
Yeah, everyone loves us.
Nobody loves you.
Like, no. Like, no one even, like, thinks about you. Now they do, but...
Yeah, because we finally got a quarterback. We don't have Jason Campbell under center.
Throwing names out there.
You're showing your age with that reference.
Yeah, nobody knew who Jason Campbell was.
Not a single
That shows
laugh.
you how bad we were. He was a quarterback, guys, just so you know, in like 2005 or something like that.
Well, unlike you, I saw my favorite team win an actual Super Bowl.
Woo!
And then one of the best championship parade speeches ever, with one of the best costumes ever.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
Can you explain that costume to me? You probably said it before, but I need to hear it.
So we were talking in like a group chat, a bunch of the guys on the team, about like, what are we going to wear? And we were talking about wearing these like throwback jerseys to guys that played for the Birds, never won a Super Bowl, try and pay homage to some of the guys that played before us. And then it started shifting, and like C-Long's talking about wearing a mink fur coat with an AI deal underneath, and Selleck's still doing the Harold Carmichael, and this guy's doing this. I'm like, you know what? It's a Philadelphia parade. I want to do this Philadelphia style, parade style. So I'm going to do a Mummers outfit. But I'm like, where do I get a Mummers outfit? So I talked to my hairdresser, barber, whatever you want to call Libby. I knew her husband was a mummer, so I shoot her a text, hey, what are the chances Bobby has a Mummers outfit? He's like, I'll get back to you. And within like 5 minutes, he's like, I got the perfect thing. They got a 6'4" saxophonist. We got you one. And I didn't even know what it looked like until it showed up. And I'm like, this thing is perfect. It's like green and pink and yellow. It was awesome. So yeah, I was, and then the day of, I mean, that year was so special because there was so much emotion, and just for the entire existence of the Super Bowl, the Eagles have been waiting to win one of those. Generations of fathers and sons and daughters and people going to, Franklin Field and the Vet. Like, they've been waiting so long to get this and for it to finally happen. And that was like the moment where, as a player, you got to see that entire energy manifest. So like the moment we got out there with the buses, we got off the buses, and it was like everybody was possessed from that moment on. Alcohol helped too.
I wasn't gonna go there, but
Yeah, right.
I could. A couple of us could tell. So when you guys went back to Cincinnati and did it at school,
Yeah.
not gonna lie,
Not unsimilar to this. It's pretty cool.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, we saw that and we're like, all right, we gotta go back to Nova.
Yeah, man.
We gotta go back to Nova. This is
Yeah. This is awesome.
Y'all gave us the inspiration to come back, and obviously thankful that we were
They're
able to come
killing
back.
it. We're throwing out underwear. Who doesn't want free underwear? Come on now.
On
This is my favorite brand too.
There we go. We'll get
I'm in
you
on
some.
the.
Yeah, we'll get
I
you
don't
some.
do underwear, if I'm being honest, but I wear them to sleep.
Well, Josh just did a photo shoot in the Tommy John underwear.
Did a photo shoot?
He did.
I did do the
Can
photo.
we put a photo of this up?
No, God, no, please.
Wait.
No, do not put your phone away.
This next segment is presented by Body Armor Sports Drink. Choose better.
All right, we got a few rapid fire questions for you,
Hit me.
Jason. What's the better choice? Got a couple Philly themed questions. It's Always Sunny or Abbott Elementary?
To watch?
Sure.
Oh man, I don't want to do either Quinta or Mac any disservice. I can't choose between. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Weightlifting or cardio?
What's that?
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting. You got to pay me to do cardio. I'm not doing cardio.
Strawberry banana or fruit punch? Body Armor.
I've always been a fruit punch guy.
Okay. On the screen, I see better cheesesteak, Pat's, Geno's, or other, but I'm just going to actually ask you what the best cheesesteak is. My guess is probably not one of those two.
Well, Pat's and Geno's I think they're a great spot for anybody looking to see the history of cheesesteaks. Sure. But my favorite, if I'm out this way, D'Alessandro's.
I think that's the best one.
And that's my wife's favorite.
Yeah.
My actual favorite is Angelo's, though.
We had Angelo's in the back. Coming into a season, underrated or as an all-pro?
What's better?
Yeah.
Man, this is like Rocky 1 versus Rocky 3. That's really what it comes down to. It's like being underrated is great if you can prove everybody wrong. Problem is that usually doesn't happen. So a lot of times it kind of sucks. But it's hard to, like, when you go your whole career trying to be established in what your mind is the player that you think of yourself as, and for that to finally happen, that's a huge moment in any player's career. That it's the all pros are great and everything is fantastic, but I think that's a big, at least for me it was, because I was a chronically underrated player my entire career. And once you get that level of status and get cemented like that, and for me that all happened in 1 year. We won the Super Bowl and I got my first all-pro first, was I all-pro 2017? I had my best season that year, and that was when it really took off for me. So, but I would say underrated is and proving everybody wrong, it's hard to beat that.
What's next with Jason Kelce?
I mean, I'm going to wake up and do WIP at 7:30. That's about all. I don't know what's next. I think I'm going to keep doing the podcast, doing Monday Night Countdown with ESPN, and try not to think too far ahead. I'm going to raise 4 girls and remember to take my wife out to eat more than I do, because I need to do that. Cherish that portion of it as well. So I think, yeah.
Reach out to me and invite me down to Seattle.
Please. You got to, hey.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Where you want to go? You got any place in mind? All right.
I'll go to Seattle. You come to Margate.
Let's do it. I'm in. Done. Come on. Done. Easy.
Ready to rewrite your sports drink routine? Choose BODYARMOR Sports Drink, back with a brand new look and same great taste. BODYARMOR Sports Drink has electrolytes, coconut water, vitamins, antioxidants, and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. Find BODYARMOR Sports Drink on Amazon or at your local grocery store today. Your new routine will thank you. BODYARMOR. Choose better.